So, hello, welcome to our Wednesday webinar. Today you're going to see the new function, and you will also get an extra email with the link to the patch, to the newest patch, and also you will also receive a list of the new functions. So, but for today, for now, I show you the new function. First of all, you see here the view changed. It's more decent and it's transparent. Also when you click here on a red eye and here on a where you can turn on and off the touch areas, you see when you have the arrows, they are also transparent and it's more decent, so you can drag and drop them and change the measurement. But you can still take them off. I also let them, don't use them because most of the time I don't need it. But later on, we will also have a case where we need the arrows. And then I will get them back. So you see also here the smart clicks, they are more decent and you still can use them. You can here change the construction. The second new function is here you see also in the area, the measurements of the area. Before it wasn't there, but now you have it as well. And especially when you have here a division and you add a vertical and here also a horizontal, or here two horizontals, then you see the measurements. So normally you needed to go here in the smart click, and then the area was purple colored, is still purple colored, and in a black cube you see the dimensions of the area. The X, Y, Z value, and the Z value you needed to change. You needed to click here, and here you needed to change the height of the area. One is that is related in relation 1-to-1 to each other, because all areas have the same size. So, and now you are faster because you save more clicks. So you just click here on a measurement, and here you can type in the height, like 750, and then it goes 750. You're getting faster. And you also see, the measurement. You have a better overview. So also when you have any questions, just use the chat. You can use the Zoom chat and I keep an eye on it. Hi, Michael. It's nice that you also joined the webinar. So, all right, let's continue. Here, what is also new, when you click here on a red eye, you can change the views, the graphical views. And here on the red cube, you can change the rendered view. And here you see it's a new view, the glass view. And there you can see all the drillings, for the row of holes, or here for the connectors, and you have a good overview. And when you click through it, you see here also the other ones that are the edge bendings. We will come to it later as well. And here you see it more clearly, the edges. And here the edge bendings have the same color as the material, and here it's a different one. Yeah, you can here click through it and choose your favorite. So that was the third new function. And what is also new is when you click here, for example, here, and you want to change the height, then you see it's already selected. Yeah, before you needed to delete it, and now you just can type in a new height and it's changing automatically. Yeah, or here also for the trim. Yeah, when you type in here trim and you want to change here the width, then it's already selected and you don't need to delete it, you just overwrite it. Yeah, and it's straight away adapting. Yeah, that is a fourth new function. I think that is also clear so far, yeah. If not, just let me know. So, and this makes TrunCAD faster, yeah. So the next one is more for somebody with a CNC machine. Yeah, when you double click here a part, then it's getting opening in a editor. So here you can change the groove. Yeah, here you can change an additional on a groove, and here it also will appearing. Yeah, when you close it, and then it will appearing when you open it the next time. So, and then you can make sure that you have always enough space for the groove. So, yeah, the next function is, therefore, we also click on here. Change to the class view. So you see here, now we have chosen the connectors, the screws, yeah. And when you change here the depth of the cabinet, then you see here also you just get 3 screws instead of 4. Yeah, and that is because when you click here in a cabinet and you go here, you see here the connectors, and when you go here in the settings, you have here the construction, in this case the screws, and here you see how the look is from 300 millimeter, from 500 millimeter, from 600 millimeter. Yeah, for any depth you can make your own setting. So that is the case how it works now. And now we use the arrows, yeah, because when you click here, we activate the arrows, and here we also need to get back to our normal view. And when you key the shift button and click on this part, you see here also the arrows are appearing, and when you set them back, yeah, you can here also click on the measurement afterwards and can type in here also 250, confirm it with enter. And the newest function is that this is also adapting. Yeah, you see here, this is adapting. It wasn't like this before. Yeah, it's also an improvement. So I will go back to the normal view. And then we can go to a really good new function. And that is how to mirror a cabinet. Yeah, many of you have had the desire to mirror a cabinet, and therefore I will here add a door on it. So, and when you wanna mirror this cabinet, yeah, you already can copy it. Yeah, I show you how to do this. You can copy it. Therefore, you click here on the smart click, and here you click on cabinet copy. Then you have the copy. Yeah, that is possible in the older version as well. But now the newest function is you can click on a new cabinet, and here you can click on this symbol. And here you see we need to change it. Spiegeln means mirror. Yeah. When you click on here, then you see it's mirroring on this axis. Yeah. So now you also save a lot of time because you can use this function. So, and the next one is also a good one. So therefore, we start here a new project. So we don't want to save it now. It's about the rails, yeah. Especially when you have kitchens. Yeah, I will make it a bit smaller that you can imagine it better. So you can click on the smart click and you can choose here the rails. So, and when you want to have here a different material, before it wasn't possible because the program saw it still as the top panel. So they were like linked to each other. Yeah, when you wanted to add here a new material, you just could change both of it. And it wasn't possible to change just a single one. Yeah, but now it's possible. And here I choose a different material. And you need to have the thick on only selected part. And then you can drag it and drop it over here. And you see it's different. Yeah. Also the same when you double click it. And here you want to have like a groove. Yeah, that will also come later on. That is just interesting for someone who has a CNC machine. Here will also appear a groove and drilling. Yeah, but for now it doesn't matter because it's just visual. So you can here set your groove. That is the point X. Here that is the X-axis and Y-axis. So, and you can click here X like 40 mil and Y. We also let it 40. And here the X, it is like the thickness, or we just type in here 36. And here 40 and here 36. And here the Y, it's like 8. And here the X is the length of it. It can be like 480. And when you click here on, when it's here number 1, then it's going through. When you say it's like 8 mil, then it's 8 millimeter. When you click on here, you have it here, and when you close it, yeah, then you have it here. So it should be there, but it's not. It's not graphically there. I will give this to the development department, because on the beginning, when I checked it, it was working, but I found another mistake, and then on the beginning we need to set it up, need to check everything. That's why you can't download the new patch now. You will get an extra email, yeah, when this is ready. And when you see like mistakes like this, then you click here on help and create a ticket via web formula. And here on this page, you can create your ticket. Yeah, just write down your name, email address, and here is a subject. And then you can let us know where there is a mistake. And what is important is that you also choose here your attachment. And you find it usually here in C in the software folder. Yeah, here's TrunCAD 20XX, and here's the backup file. And here's the hotline zip file. And we need to have this. Yeah, because there's also your patch version and also your setting, your individual setup and your current project. So when you double click it, it's attached, and then you can submit the ticket, and you will also receive a confirmation mail. Yeah. So we are also thankful when you let us know about some issues. Yeah. All right. Then we can continue. And by the way, you will get a list also in the email of the F button, because the F button also got a function. And one, for example, is here also. You see here, you're just wondering why it's this green and why is it blue. And this is about the thickness of the edge bending. Yeah, the blue means it is an edge bending of 2 mil, and the green color means there's an edge bending of 1 mil. Yeah. Also, when you keep the control button pressed and you click on this, then you see here the information. Yeah, you see the dimension of this part, you see the material, and here's the edge bendings. So, and when we go back to the normal view and we start a new project, because now a used function is also to get a horizontal flap on the top. Yeah. And therefore, you can also make this shorter, and here maybe a bit longer. So, and when you want to have a flap on top, a horizontal flap on top, then you click, first of all, it's important that here the horizontal is passing on top. Yeah, because now you see the side is passing. You need to click on here and change it to horizontal passing. And here as well. So, and Then you click on here and you go here in a setting. So first of all, I forgot a thing. You need to click here in the middle, and here you need also to change it to a rail. And when you now go in this area, and here in the setting, you click here now on front rail, and here you type in number 3. And you save it. And now when we go back to the mirroring view, you see here the hinges for the horizontal flap on the top. Yeah. And then if you want, you of course you can add here a trim on the front. So, and yeah, then you can also have like a box, yeah. So, and the last one, what I want to show you, but it wasn't working now in my patch because there is an error on my local computer, because from my colleague it was working, is when you have front drawers. So, and when you open it, you have now the function that you can have one drawer front instead of 3. Yeah, and therefore you click also here and in the setting, and here you type in where you see one front, a 1. Yeah, 0 means single fronts like we have it now, and 1 means one front. When you save it, then it should change. Yeah, it's not working at the moment on my version, but later on it will work. Yeah, so I can't show this now, but later on you will have one front where the drawers are connected. So that is it. Yeah. So these days you will also receive an email via newsletter, and you get there the link to the new patch. And it's also important that you download the patch with everything, and then it should work. And if not, you can create here ticket via web formula, how I showed you before. Yeah. So, all right, that is it so far. There are some more new functions. I didn't show every new function because some are really specific, and it was just for some customers. But you will also receive a list as well as with a list with F button and the functions. And then you can check it out. And when you find somewhere a mistake, just let us know. Yeah. Then we can cooperate together. And also when you have a desire for a certain function, you can also create a ticket via web formula. Yeah, and I show you again. So you can hear the classification. You can make a wish. Yeah, and then the ticket will transfer to the development department, and then with a new update, when when it's also possible to integrate in the software, we can also add your desires, yeah? And you will also get a feedback via the ticket, and when the function is important to you, then you can get earlier also this function, because then you get a new patch directly transferred, yeah, and you can install it and you can use a new function earlier, yeah. So we are looking also forward to your cooperation, and I thank you for your attention. And the webinar plan for February isn't published yet, but when you click here on help and on free tutorial, you see here the update. When you click here on starter webinars, you see here it will also always be updated. Yeah, here you see the last webinars. Yeah, about here a wardrobe, or here you see the TrunCAD setting, or how to create a new material. Yeah, and so on. Yeah, so check this out as well. And this webinar you will also later on find here. All right, that is it so far. Thank you for your attention, and I'm looking forward our next webinar on next Wednesday. So take care and bye-bye.